Hey guys, it's spring break. It's March 15th, Ides of March, and today I'm doing a little road trip here in Texas. I'm in Luling, Texas right now, and no road trip in Texas is complete without a stop at Buc-ee's. Buc-ee's is a great location. Anyway, got the massive breakfast taco from Buc-ee's here, so this will be like the meal for the day, probably. But anyway, I'm on a little trip today. I'm on my way to Marion, Texas, which is not too far from San Antonio, so it's about a 2-hour drive for me. But anyway, we're looking for some plants to put in the pond that are supposed to already be done, ready to roll, and so we're gonna check it out. Anyway, but we had to stop at Buc-ee's because that's just what you do in Texas. All right, so I'm in Marion, Texas, and this is Water Garden Gems. They've got a cool website, so I thought I would come here and check out and see what lilies they have and what marginal or slash bog plants they have. So anyway, we're gonna pick some up and hopefully find some stuff that will look neat in the pond. And you can see I-10 is like right behind me, so there's no telling how many times I've driven by this place over the years. But anyway, this is Water Garden Gems in Marion, Texas, and we're gonna go a little shopping. Hey everybody, so I am back from my road trip to Marion to the Water Garden Gems, and so I wanted to show you guys what I got. So the first thing I got, so all these are bog plants, so all these will help filter the water. They'll sit just below, the pot will sit just below the surface, so most of the plant will be above the ground. Cinco's happy because he got to have half of my breakfast taco from Buc-ee's, so he's happy. And although he's still not happy that I took away his water bowl, you see he's still looking at it. It's so sad. It's all right, Cinco, I'll fix it again. Okay, so let's show you what I got. So the first thing I got, this is called parrot's feather. And it will, what'll happen is when it grows, it will spread out across the water. So these things will all kind of lean forward and they'll eventually take or spread out through the water then. Okay, so that's them. And this is, I believe this is the pennywort. So anyway, I've already got a strand of this already growing in the pond. And so that's why I picked up a big pot of it, because I knew that if it was growing already, that a good pot of it will actually grow. So this is a pennywort. And this is a unknown type of lily. So that's what it said on when I picked it up. It was nice and big. But this is an unknown lily. What type it is, not quite sure. They didn't even know what it was, but it's nice and big. It was a good looking one, so I picked that one up. This is the cardinal flower. Okay, so the cardinal flower is going to have red leaves on it. It'll also have a nice flower on it. And so this will kind of give it a different look inside the pond. Instead of everything green, this is actually going to have red in it, so that will look nice. This is horse's tail, this big plant right here. This is horse's tail, and you see how tall it is. It will be, most of this will be above water, but it's a really neat looking plant, and it will help really filter the water. So it takes a lot of nitrates out of the water. Okay, and then this is zebra. Let's see, zebra. What is this? So zebra rush. There you go, rush. So this is zebra rush. This is horse's tail rush, and so this is just a different version of it. But you can see it's got the green and the white in it, and so that's why I picked this one out. Again, it looks kind of like this one, so we'll kind of keep them on opposite ends of the pond from each other so that they're just not all dominating. And then this is a lily. This is a red velvet Elvis lily. And it's supposed to have a red flower with it, so this is your birthday present, Mom. So when I saw this in their little ponds, I said, oh, I gotta get that one. So this is the red velvet Elvis, and it's a type of iris that grows in the pond. Okay, and then, so that's your birthday present, so happy birthday. And here's Tammy's present. This is an actual water lily, and this is a Colorado lily. You can see the flowers. It's a hardy lily, so it'll come back every year. but it's supposed to have a peach colored flower when it actually blooms. So we'll set it in the water and it's going to spread out, and hopefully it's big enough that the turtles won't pick on it. The little lilies that I already have growing in the pond, the turtles like to pick on them and eat and nip at them and eat the leaves. So we'll put that in there and we'll see how that does. So anyway, those are the happy birthdays to everybody. Those of you who didn't get anything for your birthday, you'll just have to wait till next year, I guess. All right, we'll talk to y'all later.